That's what we do.
Reseal. Let's go. Let's go.
I told y'all.
Shout out to Bird B.
Pay attention.
Get 'em! This is what I call fast fish! Hey, come back here! You're messing with the wrong brother now! Ah!
Could you kindly point us in the direction of the little girl's room?
Better watch your butt, man. Okay.
What's going on, YouTube? We back in the Low Key Cave, Keyshawn Nimes YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key, and we back with another retro movie review. And this time we got Good Burger, nostalgia, 90s Nickelodeon classic, man. Definitely about to jump in here. And Good Burger 2, we will be doing that review Sunday. Make sure y'all come through for Uncut-ish Talk, new episode 107. We're going to be talking about a lot pertaining to movie news and stuff. So make sure y'all come through, including the Good Burger 2 movie review. But yes, man, when you talking about just those 90s, Nickelodeon, and the TV shows, this was based off of All That skit. And if you remember All That was basically like the kids' versions of In Living Color, in my opinion. A lot of people probably called it like the kids' version of SNL, Saturday Night Live. Me personally, I felt like it was the kids' versions of In Living Color. Like it almost had, they had their little versions of Jim Carrey, their little versions of Keenan Wayans and the Wayans. And it was always like, it was primarily a hip hop type of show. As far as All That, they always had hip hop performers come at the end of the show. Even the intro of the show was a hip hop song or hip hop intro. But anyway, Good Burger skits was the ones. Good Burger skits, and it was a couple more, but the Good Burger skits was the ones that always stood out, and they end up making a whole feature film from it. But this definitely was a nostalgic throwback for the times, man. And not only that, it was the whole thing with Ed. And the whole like goofiness of him, like the silliness of him, and kind of him playing like this really dumb character basically. And it was kind of a thing back then, having like these characters or these certain best friend characters. Think about like Steve Urkel show or Family Matters, you know, with Waldo, or even Martin with Cole, or even the Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff character, and you know, kind of like these characters that's not all the way there. Like they out there a lot, they way out there. I ain't gonna necessarily call them stupid, but they way out there. And that basically what was Ed's character to Dexter or Keenan. And they even had their own show, you know, the Keenan and Kel show or whatever, and he still was playing that character or whatever. But as far as Good Burger, man, just off the opening scene and just how fucking crazy Ed is, and the crazy and silly and I'm gonna just say it, the dumb shit he's doing, man. But not only that, then, you know, focusing on the whole friendship between Ed and Dexter, because plot wise, if you don't know, Dexter is getting out for summer vacation and he got to get a summer job because he ends up getting into a wreck and wrecking his parents' car. So he is trying to get it fixed before they find out, even though they end up finding out because he's not going to get this fixed in time before they get back from their vacation. So he ends up going to work at Good Burger, and this is where he ends up befriending Ed, who gets him hired. Not only that, man, they end up having to go through this whole competitive thing with another competing burger chain called Mondo Burger, and that's kind of where we get our whole thing going on. But it's like the situation with Dexter, who's kind of trying to manipulate Ed a little bit as far as this extra that they are getting over what Ed has ended up creating as part of this Ed sauce when they get into this competition with Mondo Burger, who's trying to put them out of business, but they end up kind of gaining back some traction once Ed create this sauce. And that's where we kind of get our movie with them and Mondo Burger competing, and Mondo Burger trying to pretty much get rid of the Ed sauce or get Ed to come over to their side or whatever. But yeah, man, just like I said, the chemistry between Keenan and Kel has always been there. Always been there, man. And that's another thing that I'm ready to enjoy with the sequel that they have. But as far as this movie, not only these two, but just the supporting cast. A lot of these people came off the, you know, the All That TV show. But not only that, you had your girl off Moesha. I think her name was Shay Jackson. Who did she play? Oh, Moesha. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. My nostalgia brain is losing. But yeah, man, this was a good cast, too. You had, of course, rest in peace to Sinbad. I'm thinking about the right person. I'm about to say, I don't want to be saying rest in peace Sinbad, and Sinbad ain't passed away, so my apologies. I might be thinking about Heavy D. I apologize, y'all. My bad if Sinbad has not passed away, but once again, a great supporting cast as far as Sinbad. Like, it was a lot of good people in here. A lot of funny scenes, man. But Ed is definitely the one who steals the show. And Dexter, as far as Keenan, his character is definitely on par too, as far as what they do together and the things that definitely work. Overall, with just the Mondo Burger thing and the whole villain of the story, man. Another thing that's funny and just works with the movie, especially when they're trying to recruit Ed and everything. But not only that, this is one of Dexter's first summer jobs before he even get over to Good Burger when he first get into the wreck and he ended up getting fired or whatever. But just overall with them and some of the things I don't even think that they would probably allow today. And you gotta remember, this was a kids movie. This is still 90s or whatever. But that's back in the day when a lot of things probably can go in. Even the whole situation with them just throwing the baby into the hoop in the opening scene, people probably like, no, you can't do that to a baby. But even I think they would try to probably, and I don't know, maybe they might say that with this new one, which I don't think it has nothing to do with anything. But you know, the whole perception of why Ed gotta be done, why y'all gotta depict this black dude or this black man as being some idiot or whatever. Like I said, it could be some woke moments. They almost tried to get me when I was saying what I wanted to see for Good Burger 2, saying, I don't want to see Ed stupid. I want to see him like being a father or being kind of grown and having his own burger chains or whatever. No. Good Burger is what it is, Good Burger. And that movie needs to stay what that movie is for a general audience. Cut loose, lay back, and laugh and have a good time. We don't need any crazy emotional moments, any crazy stuff like that. We got what we needed. And the thing about the original Good Burger, they even touched on certain moments where it went overbearing as far as the whole thing with a good, loyal friendship and not using nobody. Touching on little things like that, but not overbearing it. But other than that, man, like I said, the hospital scene, man, where Ed and Dexter end up getting locked up in a mental institution or whatever, and the whole dancing scene, the shit with them jumping out of the window, and this nigga Ed, literally, it's an old window open. They already done broken everything, but he jumps and makes a whole new hole, or jumps through a window that's not even broke yet. Those little moments right there, man, it just stand out good moments, bro. But other than that, man, like I said, this was definitely good for the times, and I'm ready to see what they do with this sequel, to see are they going to, you know what I'm saying, stay kind of with those moments. The whole updated thing with social media and everything, or even with, you know, with DoorDash and all of that, are they going to be touching on those type of things as far as Good Burger 2? Definitely going to be interesting to see that. But as far as what we got with our 90s Good Burger, it was good, man. It was a lot of good moments in here. But overall, man, like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feel as far as the original Good Burger. And if you've seen Good Burger 2, how they compare to each other. I was not looking forward to Good Burger 2. I wasn't. But I'm hearing some good things, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out to see what they're going to give us. But outside of that, this is definitely still one of my favorite movies. I go back and watch it. I can sit here and still watch it. As far as just overall being still funny and just, I ain't going to say being ahead of its time, but just good chemistry between not only them two, but just Nickelodeon movies. And like I said, 90s Nickelodeon was like, it was like, I ain't gonna say pushing limits, but it was just doing what it was doing. And like I said, being a younger teenager and still watching certain things, I was able to come in here and laugh at this. And even today, go back and just watch some of that older 90s nostalgic Nickelodeon shows, even some of the cartoons. Rugrats was doing some crazy shit on there. Like, you would not be allowed that on a kid's cartoon show. Rugrats was doing some shit. But anyway, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this retro review as far as Good Burger, and how y'all feel overall as far as the 90s Good Burger, and how y'all feel about the sequel if y'all had a chance to check it out. And if you haven't, do you plan on checking out the sequel? Make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload new videos. Other than that, we out.